Hey guys, it's Tamara Bennett from Southern Adornments Decor. I'm live with you guys today to paint some cute little Christmas attachments for, they can go on my little countdown sign or my home door hanger because these are 6 inches in size. Now, if you wanted to put these on a candlestick, you would need 8-inch, or a porch sign, you would need the 12-inch size. These are nice and small. They would also make really cute little Christmas ornaments. So lots of different uses for these. Oh, you could even put these on a tiered tray as well. I just now thought of that. So hop on and join us. Let us know where you're watching from. I also wanted to let you guys know. Hop on and join us. Let us know. My assistant forgot to mute his end of the camera. That's okay. But we're also talking about our Festive Flip Door Hanger Workshop, which starts tonight at 7 p.m. Central. So if you don't have any plans tonight, join for just $10. We're going to be doing this inside of a private Facebook group each night, tonight and Thursday night. And so we're going to be teaching 2 designs, and it's going to be a double-sided door hanger, which I actually have this one hanging up behind me if you want to see it. And it's got 3D letters on it. And so the Merry and Bright on this side is 3D with that cute little tree. And then we've got Happy Fall and the pumpkin on this side. And we've got different bonuses that are going on today if you decide to join the Painters Clubhouse. So I'll be talking about those here in a bit. Hello, Emmy. Hey, Angela. Hello, Deanna. I see Elizabeth and Caroline and Tammy. Thank y'all for being here. And so we'll be talking about all the things. Painters Clubhouse officially opened the doors today. So if you've been thinking about joining and want to paint with me every single month inside a private Facebook group and be a part of our amazing community, we would love to welcome you. Hello, Sarah. I see Christina and Hannah. And here, let's try to find a cleaner ice cube. This is my options. This one doesn't have as much paint in it, so we'll use it. Hey, Margarita. Laura said, on lunch hour, assembling your templates for the Festive Flip Workshop. Awesome. Marina says, I get to see you twice today. Yeah, I debated on whether or not I was going to go live today because I'm going to be live tonight. But I'm like, who knows? There's probably still people out there who have not heard about the workshop yet. And, I'll regret it if I don't hop on here and go live and tell you guys about it, because inevitably there will be people next week who are like, how did I miss this? So I'm here. Hey, guys. And Michael's with me. Hey, Michael.
Hello.
Have you recovered from your embarrassment?
Yes, I'm fine.
If y'all haven't seen it, I posted a video on the Facebook. I also put it on TikTok and all places. And it was like a clip from the last Facebook Live he and I did together right before we went on our cruise. He flipped his stool over midway through the live, or no, not midway, at the very end of the live. And I was like laughing and being like, are you okay? And he's like, yep, I'm fine. And after it was over, we actually had to get him a Band-Aid and put some ice on his foot, on his leg, because he had pretty well skinned it up. Won't be doing that again, will you?
I think my pride was hurt more.
Your pride probably was hurt more. And I'm sure it didn't help that I was sitting here laughing.
That didn't bother me.
Hey, Sheila. She said, I can't wait till tonight. Are you guys getting ready for it? Got all your supplies ready? Jolene says, have the kit from you for the flip. I guess it came in. Okay, good. I know some of you guys had said that yours hadn't arrived yet, and I think that's probably due to this hurricane and the road closures and
we'd even gotten
all that.
We'd even gotten something from UPS that one of them was on their way back.
Yeah.
So they couldn't be delivered or something. And so then when we checked with the rep, they said that there was some packages that were like that as a result of the weather.
Yeah, we had one package, maybe 2 packages that were getting return shipped to us. And so we're going to have to pay to have those reshipped because I guess they just couldn't deliver them. I don't know why, but it had something to do with the hurricane is what our UPS rep told us. So I apologize to those of you who are still waiting on those kits. It's not because we didn't ship them out in time. I think it's just unforeseen circumstances,
Tanya said, do we need to do anything to prep for tonight? This is her first time.
You will need to put your template together. There's a video showing how to do that in the guides tab of the Facebook group. So that's the most important thing that has to be done before tonight. Some of the people have decided to go ahead and paint the backgrounds of their board white. So you can do that if you want. Front, back, and edges all need to be painted solid white. I have dripped white paint all over this little hat.
That's why we can't have nice things.
And so if you want to do that, you can. If you want to take it even a step further, you can paint your wood letters if you got those in your kit. The Merry and Bright will be painted black, and the Happy Fall will be painted white. So that's an option.
Hannah said she's excited for the class tonight. She's going to paint hers later. She had an eye procedure done yesterday. Vision's still a little blurry.
Okay. Well, a lot of people usually paint with us on the replay. They'll watch live, ask questions live, and then they'll come back on the replay and paint sort of at a slower pace. So that's totally normal and totally okay.
Linda said, hey.
Hey, Linda. Hey, Kim. Okay, I'm trying to find a good brown for my little gingerbread house here. Maybe this milk chocolate color. Or
Angela said that she signed up for PC over the weekend. Will she still get the welcome kit with the cute snowman ornament?
I'm glad you asked. Yeah, if you signed up for Painters Clubhouse, yes, you will. And if you did it over the weekend, you must have gotten through on one of our emails that we sent out. But yeah, you'll be getting this little bonus snowman layered window ornament sent to you. Matter of fact, you'll be getting this entire little welcome kit if you join the Painters Clubhouse. It's opened up today, so it comes with that little snowman ornament in there. It comes with a little paintbrush ink pen. Yours might be a different color. Comes with a pack of brushes, and hold on, there's more. A Painters Clubhouse stick. Things that you can turn into earrings. I painted it and resined mine a year or so ago. I've had these for a while. So if you end up joining the Painters Clubhouse, we'll send you this little welcome kit.
Jane said, good morning, and thank you for the notification.
You're welcome. If you did not get the alert letting you know I was going live just now, you can get alerts by commenting the word alert on our live right now, and it will send you a Facebook message and say, hey, do you want to be notified when Tamara's live? You're just going to click the option that you want. If you want all notifications or only important notifications or whatever, just click your choice and it will enroll you to get notified. I have been sending out a lot more notifications lately, so I hope I haven't been annoying anybody. I'm only allowed to send one a day. It won't let me send more than that, so I haven't been overdoing it. But if you've been getting a message every day and that's a little too much for you, I apologize, but it will stop after this workshop and our Painters Clubhouse doors close. Just for right now, we've definitely got to get the word out when I'm live so that you guys don't miss it. I've been live a lot.
Laura said that she's taking Dalton to see the Wild Robot movie tonight, so she's going to be painting on the replay.
Oh, y'all have a good time. Michael and I went and saw Beetlejuice this past weekend. It was so cute. I loved it.
Angela said that she's already been enjoyed what's available in the Painters Clubhouse, and she's glad that she joined.
Wonderful. What was the most thing you're excited to paint first, besides our Festive Flip Workshop door hanger, of course? Was there something you saw that you can't wait to paint next? Oh, hold on. My stool was on top of the cord to my heat gun.
And Cass said that she sent alert, but nothing happened.
So it didn't send a message to your Facebook Messenger? You may have to have the Messenger app to be able to see that. Oh, she wants to do the milk and cookies tray. That was awesome. I did that last year, and I poured resin down in the bottom of the tray. You remember that one? It was red because I almost gave up midway through that project because I had used painter's tape to do red and white stripes on the edges of the tray, and it got to be a little tedious.
I don't think I remember that.
Oh, Cass said I have it, but nothing. Stacy, did you get an alert? And I see she commented alert, so let me know. I may try to do a wee bit of shading on this with milk chocolate. We'll see how this turns out.
Yeah, I thought Beetlejuice was pretty good.
Yeah, I liked it. Of course, I love Michael Keaton. I think he's just so funny. Very talented. Ooh, I think these two colors are going to shade well together. Milk chocolate and honey brown. So I'm kind of doing the milk chocolate on the outer edges here to kind of make it look shadowed. I got a little too much water going on here, so I'm having a hard time blending it. That's really the trick to shading, is kind of keeping the amount of moisture.
Cass said, it says I'm signed up, but no alert.
Well, it could be. Did you get an alert last night? For some reason, when I got ready to send the alert this morning, it said it wasn't going to send it to as many people as it normally does. And I wonder if it was because I sent an alert like less than 24 hours ago. I sent one at like 8 p.m. last night. So that could have something to do with it. I'm glad you found me live here anyway, though. Do a little shadow up under the roof. I got to get better at my blending over here on the edge, though.
Teresa said she got the alert and can't wait till tonight.
Oh, good. Now, I won't be able to send, I think we'll send a text alert tonight, maybe. I'm not sure. But definitely, like, set yourself an alarm or something, or tell Siri to remind you so you don't forget what time it's happening. Let's do this little shadow around the outer edge of the door, too. That way it looks like the door is kind of three-dimensional.
Kim said she likes getting the text. That way she can catch you every time.
I like the text, too, but the text messaging service has gotten so crazy expensive that we had to kind of, like, pull back on that. So we haven't been sending those like we used to. It just wasn't feasible.
Debbie's saying hi from Paris, Arkansas, and Jeanette's saying hi from Maryville, Tennessee.
Hello, ladies. Okay. I feel like that looks pretty good. It needs a little more up here. It's funny because I can't see what it needs till I look at it on camera, and I can see the colors are a little different. They show up a little better on the camera than they are even in person. The amount of shading that I did there.
So what do you got to do to clean your ice cube trays? Hot water?
Hot water, hot soapy water. But mainly I just like
peel it off,
pluck and peel them out. So like if they are in a nice neat little puddle like that, you can just peel it out and throw it away. But some of them, you know, I've used so much paint down in there that the paint is kind of like spread out, kind of like this one right here, and it's harder to peel it all out because it gets all up on the edges. So those are better if I scrub them out, like really get them really clean, because you can see that I've just peeled these out and left the remnants behind, and it's been a while since I've deep cleaned it. Okay, this one has some little bitty polka dots in the background of the gingerbread house that are a lighter shade of this brown. So I'm going to see about adding a tiny bit of white to my honey brown. I'm just going to stir that around, make a lighter shade. Might as well go ahead and mix in the rest of that brown that I had in there. Just make a lighter shade.
Wanda said she loves doing shading. And Jeanette said that she's looking forward to painting the door hanger tonight. She's never done it before.
Oh, you're in for a treat then. You may just as well be hooked on it after this. Okay, I'm going to do some polka dots on our gingerbread house. This is just the two colors that I used for the background, kind of blended together. And I'm just using this little sponge pouncer. Trying to space them around, kind of making them look like they go behind certain areas, like it's in a seamless pattern.
Joanne said, glad to have the workshop tonight as a distraction from cleaning up from the storm and getting everything picked up from the refrigerator cleaned out from having no power for 3 days, but praying for all the devastation in North Carolina and the parts of Tennessee close to the North Carolina-Tennessee line. I
echo that, the praying for it part. I've been watching videos online and TikTok and things, and the devastation is just unreal. So I'm so glad you've got power back and that you guys are safe. And I'm glad we can provide a bit of a distraction for you tonight. And definitely I've been praying for the people who've been affected by this and just looking for any opportunity that I can to help. I was talking last night on here about how it makes you feel kind of helpless in situations like this where you're like, how should I help? Like, I can send money, but you don't know who to trust to send money through. You don't want to send it through a reputable, like, you know, organization or person that it's actually going to get to the hands that need it. And so, you know, sometimes prayer is the only thing that feels like you can do.
You watch that one video where the guy was talking and like 5 feet of rock relocated.
Oh, yeah, that was crazy. They were talking about how because of the floodwaters, when the floodwaters went down, it left all this rock behind, like 5 feet deep of rock on top of an area that used to have homes and roads and things. And he's like, where does all this go? Like, where do you relocate it to? Like, it's overwhelming. You don't even know where to start. And I said, can you imagine if that was our property and it was covered in rock and we didn't know what to do? And Michael said, I guess you'd just open a rock quarry or something to try to make lemons out of lemonade, or lemonade out of lemons. But I don't know. That's horrible.
Let's see. Elizabeth Douglas said for kit delivery, I-40 from North Carolina to Tennessee is not only closed, but some of it is totally wiped out and will be over a year before it reopens. I remember seeing videos of parts of it going
I
out.
did see parts of it where at least one whole lane of it was completely washed out. And so I'm sure they've shut that road down because it compromises the integrity of the rest of the road, you know?
And Lisa said the videos and pictures are heartbreaking.
And of course, we've got a live event coming up in November in the Great Smoky Mountains in Sevierville. Now, I don't think that Sevierville was nearly as impacted as some of the others, but it has impacted travel for some people that were going to come to this event and stuff like that. But it just goes to show, like, you know, some things you just can't plan for. You can't predict. You don't know. Like, you never would have thought a hurricane would impact Tennessee and North Carolina like it has. I never would have anyway.
Especially so far in.
Yeah. Like, you think, you know, places near the coast are affected, but you don't think about inland. Now, I am painting over this entire candy cane white, and I'm going to go back and put my red on top of the white.
You're going to do a nod to the murder candy cane?
No, we are not going to relive the crime scene candy cane. That was a project I did a couple of years ago that was a complete and utter fail.
But hey, you learn from your failures. You
do. Yeah. Learn never to do that again.
I mean, it's right down here if people want to see it.
Let's not pull that out. Thank you, Vanessa. I really like the shading on the gingerbread house, and then the polka dots I feel like gave it a little bit of more personality. We're going to put some like sprinkles and stuff on the rooftop and everything like that too. I probably need to be getting a base coat on this one. I had it down to be kind of like an off-white, kind of like an antique white with multicolor dots. So I'm going to paint it with light buttermilk. Use a larger brush here. That was probably way too much light buttermilk. Probably don't need that much. And we'll just go ahead and put this on here so it can be drying, and then we can paint our polka dots. I love painting smaller pieces like this because it feels like a quick win. It doesn't take as long to paint as a door hanger, and it's just kind of satisfying. Maybe we should add some glitter to this Christmas ball when we're all done.
Laura says it says hi to her. She's a little
Hello.
late.
That's okay. I'm still here. If you're just joining us and you haven't heard about our Festive Flip Door Hanger Workshop, there is still time to sign up. It's only $10 to participate. It's a double-sided design. So we're going to be teaching side number 1, which is the pumpkin, tonight. And then side number 2 on Thursday night at 7 p.m. Central, both nights. So if you sign up for $10, you're going to get access to the Facebook group, to 2 template downloads, a supply list, and the live videos. Now, I know a lot of you guys may still be struggling with power or cleaning out a refrigerator or whatever it may be, or even worse. And so if that's you, we will have access to these recordings until the end of October. If for some reason you're greatly affected to where you've already paid and you're not going to be able to participate at all, just reach out to us and let us know. Wendy's kit came this morning. Yay! I'm glad.
And the kits are still available if somebody wants to paint them on a replay.
That's a good point. Yeah, we still have kits available. I should go ahead and show you what's in that kit in case anybody hadn't heard. So the kits are still available, and they come with the wood round, the letters, some brushes, a sponge, a spritzer bottle, the templates already printed, the graphite paper. This does not include your paint or baby wipes or painter's tape and glue. I think those are a few things that were on the supply list that aren't included in this. But it's $45 with free shipping, and we are still shipping those out. So if you know you're gonna have to paint on the replay anyway, you can still order your kit.
Now, Jeanette wanted to know for the thing tonight, should we go ahead and paint the white background before tonight?
You can, yeah. You don't have to. I am gonna paint the background live with you guys. That's not something I'm doing in advance. But I know a lot of people are excited to go ahead and at least do something. You can have that template put together, have your background painted white, and you can go ahead and paint your letters too if you want to get those base coated.
Okay. And Cass wanted to know, are those ornaments that you're working on now?
These actually I'm going to use as attachments on either my door hanger or my little countdown calendar back here, which I'll show you when I'm completely done what they look like mounted on there. This is the 6-inch size, which really would be great as an ornament or to just set on a shelf as like a tiered tray decor item. But I'm going to put a little metal disc on the back and use it as a magnet that goes on my little signs. So I'll show you guys that here in a bit when we get them painted.
Pam said that her kit won't be here till Thursday, but she usually watches you and then turns around and paints on replay.
A lot of people do that. Yeah, lots of our Clubhouse members do that, even with our Clubhouse tutorials. They'll hop on, say hi when I'm live, ask a few questions and whatnot, but they'll usually come back and paint on the replay to get caught up because they like to paint, at a more slower pace.
And Lisa wanted to know that she said your finished rounds look so shiny. Did you do anything different with the finished product?
Do you think she's talking about after they're painted, the sealer?
The sealer. Probably.
Yeah, so the sealer that Michael used, Michael actually did my sealing this latest time. The sealer Michael used on the Festive Flip Door Hanger Workshop was the Aleene's, I think, spray. Mm-hmm. And we'd never used that before. And I've gotten a lot of comments of people saying, man, that is like so shiny. And I love my stuff to be shiny. Michael, not so much. He likes
matte.
He likes the matte finish, but I love the gloss. I feel like it just wipes clean easier. It looks nicer. And so I really love that Aleene's. Normally I would use Rust-Oleum lacquer. It's pretty glossy too, but it's not nearly as glossy as Aleene's. So
I believe you can get that on Amazon.
Can you? I didn't know if they sell it at Walmart or places like that, or if you have to get it online. I think I've seen it at like even Hobby Lobby and places like that. But it's spelled Aleene's, Aleene's. I don't even know if I'm saying her name right. It may be Aleene's or something else.
Wendy said, I've never had my shipments take this long from Southern Adornments. I don't know if it's because of the weather or what happened with UPS. I'm in Ohio. I do know Portsmouth, Ohio got hit bad from rain and flooding. Mm-hmm. That is like 2 hours from her.
Yeah, it's the hurricane. I think it's really thrown a kink in a lot of things, no matter where you live. I think it's really impacted things. So, unfortunately, it's just the world we live in right now.
Laura said that she got her ornament kit ordered, and this year she's keeping them. She gave away the ones that she painted last year as a gift, and she wishes that she kept at least one.
Who said that? Oh, Laura Goss. Are you going to be at SA Live, Laura? We're going to be bringing some of the 2023 sets to SA Live. If you're not, if we have any left over after SA Live's over with, we'll see about putting those in the shop. But yeah, we have a few.
And Priscilla said that she received her ornament kit this morning, but the box was beaten up. But she didn't say, was everything in it okay?
If the box was just beat up, it's probably okay.
But yeah, we've gotten some of those boxes back, and it's a wonder.
I've seen some that literally have a boot print, like a dirty boot print on the top of the box. And I'm like, do they just stomp on the packages or what? And then some of them look like a dog has chewed up the edge of them. So it's a wonder some of them arrive at all.
I did have one of the UPS Chris.
Yeah.
I was talking to him yesterday, and he said that his buddy was looking at getting one of the ornament kits and painting the things himself for his daughter.
Aww.
He was going to paint them.
That's kind of cool. Daughter. We don't have very many men who paint with us, so I always think that's really cool if a guy wants to paint.
He said he thought it was, because it was smaller, it might not be as hard. I don't know.
That's a trick right there. The smaller things aren't necessarily always easier because you have to have precision and stuff. Now, pieces like this that don't have a ton of detail, yeah, they definitely probably are easier to paint. But when it comes to like these crazy busy ornaments, that's a lot of details.
Wendy said that she loves the Santa hat you're doing, and Hannah Matthews said that the discount code is not working to order these attachments.
Email customer service and let them know that, Hannah, because I'm not sure why it wouldn't be working. It should be. But I wonder, I don't know. I was going to say, I wonder if you have something else in your cart that would stop it from being able to work, but it shouldn't. But then again, I don't really know. I don't deal with the shop setup and how the discount codes work. Somebody else on my team does all that knows way better than me. So definitely email and let them know, and Jennifer can probably get it sorted out for you.
Sarah said that her husband's coming to SA Live to paint.
Oh, good. We have a few husbands that will come with their wives to SA Live and paint, but we don't have very many actually like men in the clubhouse. So that's why we always say PC sisters, Painters Clubhouse sisters. So we don't have very many brothers in the clubhouse.
Vanessa said that she got her kit box. It had a big hole in it, but fortunately, I got everything.
Everything was in there. Okay, good. Yeah, if you ever receive anything from us and something's damaged or missing or whatever, just let us know. We'll do our best to get you a replacement.
And Laura said, sadly, she won't be at SA Live. It would be awesome if there are any left over.
Okay, if there are, we'll definitely be posting them on the shop and making those available when we return home. I'm painting, you may be wondering why in the world I'm painting my candy cane gray.
That is weird.
It's because gray is a great primer under red. So anytime you're painting red, if I were to paint red right on top of this white, it might make the red look inconsistent and make it appear kind of pink in places. So doing gray underneath is really good because it primes it. So look, now I can paint red right on top of the gray.
Learn something new every day.
And it looks consistent because it doesn't have all that white kind of showing through it. Yep.
Priscilla said that, yeah, everything was okay. She was just amazed about the damage to the box.
They're pretty good at tearing the boxes up. Which those boxes that we use aren't super thick. They're pizza boxes. And so they're really affordable for us to ship with. And so, and they're the perfect size for our 18-inch pieces. But I do wish that they were just a hair thicker, the cardboard was. Which I actually walked into the post office the other day with a whole bunch of them. And there were 2 men in there working in the post office. And I set them up on the counter. I said, sorry, this is not pizza. And the guy goes, oh, man, you really know how to break a guy's heart. He said, you can't be bringing boxes in here like that. He goes, you get a fat guy's hopes up. He wasn't even fat, but it was funny.
Marina said that she was just going to ask why you were painting that gray and said that you had froze up and I just got it back in.
It makes the red go on so much cleaner and more consistent. Because if I was painting red on top of white right now, you would be seeing the white trying to push through the red. And it would look darker in some spots, lighter in some, and it might appear like have a pink cast to it. So the gray just kind of neutralizes everything and gives the red just a clean background to paint on.
Your mom's watching.
Hey, Mom. So it's just one extra step. It's a little tedious, but if I didn't do this, I'd probably have to do 3 to 4 coats of red to get any sort of consistency. Whereas with this, I can probably do maybe 1 coat of red, 2 at most, and it's good. Okay, we'll let that dry and see where we're at. Okay, let's jump let's see, what else do we need to add to this? So to the, whatever this is called, Santa hat, I think I'm going to get my little angle tip brush and do a tiny bit of shading and do some polka dots. I'm going to shade with deep burgundy. It's a good shading color on top of red. So I'm going to get red on my brush and then dip the tip of my brush in the deep burgundy.
Nina said hello. She's jumping in between meetings, and she just cut these on her laser last weekend.
Oh, good. You'll be prepared to paint them then. Where's my... Oh, it fell over. Here it is. My little spritzer bottle. I thought it had disappeared.
I wonder what laser she has.
I don't know. What kind of laser do you have, Nina?
So is there, for tonight, is there anything that wasn't on the supply list that it might help? You know, if somebody had, like, I was thinking, you know, as far as like the blow dryer.
Yeah, blow dryer, heat gun is helpful. I did forget to put glue on there, like super glue. So you're gonna, if you're using the 3D letters, you're gonna need that to glue your letters down. And I completely forgot to put that on there, which that kind of is not applied to everybody. It just depends on if you're using the kit or not.
Nina said Aurora. Aura. A-U-R.
An Aura? Yeah, that's a type of laser.
I don't know if I've ever heard of it.
Yep. That may be the Glowforge Aura. It's like a smaller Glowforge. It's like a mini size. It's really great for cutting out stuff this size for sure.
Wendy said she just wore that t-shirt you have on yesterday from Cotton
Chaos.
She said from Cotton Picking t-shirt. Love my shirts.
Oh, it might be one of their t-shirt
my plus
of the month or something. Okay, so for this one, it's going to have a bunch of different colors. So I'm just going to grab a few colors here and just start putting polka dots in the center.
Nina said yes, it's from Clubhouse.
And we're going to use a filbert tip brush because it's nice and rounded on the tip, and that makes it perfect for painting polka dots because you can just kind of go around and it creates that rounded shape. This kind of reminds me of like a vintage Christmas ball, which I just realized it's got leopard print in the background. I should have done that before I do my polka dots. So let me slow my roll here. Since we've only done one dot. Back up the truck. We're gonna.
Priscilla wanted to know what is the name of the little dryer you use?
It is called a Ranger. Yeah, Ranger's the brand. Heat It Craft Tool. It's linked to my Amazon favorites. Which, Michael, if you want to put AMZ in the comment, that will give them the link to the Amazon favorites. It's linked in there. I love it because it's real quiet and I can still use it on a Facebook Live and not have to worry about having to talk over it.
Yeah. A loud hair dryer is annoying.
Michael has a thing about like white noise and loud hair dryers. Okay, I'm trying to mix a color for these leopard print spots. I don't like that though. I don't like it. I don't like it at all.
So if someone else types AMZ?
No, it doesn't work if somebody else types AMZ. Okay. It only works if you do it.
Lori, I typed AMZ. There's the link right up above her comment.
So I didn't like how that looked, so I'm just going to get my baby wipe out and just undo. I kind of think I want to try maybe some gold leopard print. Maybe. See what this looks like. Nope, that's gonna be too much. Too much. I don't think I have a soft gold. That might work. And I'm gonna switch to a filbert tip brush to do this leopard print. If you don't know much about doing leopard print, hang on, this might be a disaster too. I may have to wipe this off with a baby wipe. Let's see what this looks like.
No problem, Lori.
Is that going to look crazy with colorful dots on top of it? I feel like it's going to be like too strong. It's too bold. You know what I mean? This is why we love our baby wipes. It's just like never happened. Wipe it away. Whoops. Okay, I'm going to experiment with something. What if I took a little bit of this and mixed it with a little bit of the buttermilk background color? Would that create a weird color, or would that be a good color for polka dots?
Cass wanted to know, will you help us with what brush is what tonight?
Yes, absolutely. I'll be showing you exactly which brush to pick up and use.
Oh, that does look better.
Does it?
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of gold in some spots, but I don't think I got it mixed up real good. It's kind of just got a hint of a shimmer.
I noticed our paintbrushes in the kit, they're numbered, aren't they?
I don't know. They're in this too. It's the same kind of brushes that are in this. I think they have numbers on them.
I was thinking they were.
But anyway, I started a sentence and then never finished it. If you guys want to learn more about leopard print, I'm going to be doing a Facebook Live Friday night right here on the Southern Adornments page, where we talk all about different ways to do leopard print. Saturday night, I'm going to be live again, showing different ways to add texture to door hangers. No, that's Sunday night. Saturday night, we'll be doing foils and talking about how to use foils on door hangers. And I'll be demonstrating all of this. So that'll be a really informative lesson for you guys.
They are.
They are numbered? Okay, good. Yeah, so during the workshop tonight, I'll be able to say, pull out this brush from your kit or whatever and tell you the number that's on the brush. So that should be helpful. What other questions you guys have? Okay, now that that's dry, I'm going to commence to doing polka dots. Put that back on here. I think I like that color. Third time's a charm. I think that was like my third option for leopard print. It's a little gold looking, but it's also a little bit like buttermilk. So it kind of just depends when you tilt it. And it's going to be our background. So all these polka dots and things will be painted on top of it.
Judy wanted to know, will there be a parade this time?
Absolutely. We always do a door hanger parade at the end of our workshops. I don't remember when that's on the schedule. It might be over here on this little paper, Michael, if you'll look.
Yeah.
But the parade is like a slideshow that we do with all the pictures from what you guys have painted. So if you're participating in our workshop tonight, be sure and take a picture of each side once you complete it, with you in the picture smiling and holding the door hanger. You have to be in the picture. Smile, hold the door hanger, set a timer, get a friend to take a picture of you, whatever. Post it here in the group for us, and we're going to put all those photos into a slideshow and do a door hanger parade to celebrate your accomplishments. Do you see the parade on there? Or closing ceremony, maybe? Because the parade's usually during the closing ceremony. No luck?
This one?
I don't know. Here, let me see.
Oh, yeah. Monday, October 7th.
Monday, October 7th at 3 p.m. That's when it'll be.
Of course, if you're not able to make it.
Yep.
Sandra wanted to know, do I come here to see your class?
So for the workshop, you'll go to the Festive Flip Door Hanger Workshop Facebook group. So if you don't know where to find that, use the search bar right here on Facebook up at the top and type in Festive Flip, and it should come up. If you haven't joined it yet, be sure and join it, because the workshop starts tonight at 7 p.m. Central. So you'll have access to that and be able to join along with us. But we'll be painting side one, which is this pumpkin side tonight. And then Thursday night, we'll paint the Christmas tree side.
Lori said, when I bought the ornament kit, does it count toward the free shipping?
I don't know. I don't think so, simply because those were intended to ship separately. So if it's charging extra shipping, that's probably wise, because we have those pre-packaged and ready to just put a label on so that they can ship out separate. Okay, I need a blue. This feels too bright. Let's go with this one. Victorian blue. Each little dot on this ornament is a different color, so we're just kind of picking out different ones. Whoops, I did not get that brush washed out good. It still had green in it.
Laura said, okay, because it didn't count on mine, so I thought I would ask. In regards to the...
Yep.
Nancy said that she got her ornament box today.
I just realized that looking at the picture of our gingerbread house, the center of the door is a darker color and doesn't have leopard print, or doesn't have polka dots on it. So, whoops, I painted that wrong. I'm going to have to go back and paint over it. Okay, now I need an orange. Let's see, orange. Jack-o'-lantern orange? No. Where is my... I have one called Spiced Pumpkin. Here it is. Let's do that one. It covers pretty good. Got to get all the blue washed out of this brush, though. I don't want it bleeding into the orange. It'll make brown. That's no fun. Okay, and this one, for some reason, the circle for this one didn't get lasered on the door hanger, so I'm just going to imagine it myself and put it on here. The door hanger, the ornament, whatever. Okay, let's do one more coat on that orange. Have any of you guys painted these already? The little Christmas attachments? These came out like in September sometime. I just realized I should have kept that color out so I don't forget what colors I've used. I always keep my colors out on the table so that when I'm done, I can take a picture of them and know exactly what I used. This one's called Purple Rain.
Purple Rain. Every time.
It's going to get Michael to start singing to us.
No, but it does. It's going to get stuck in my head.
You know what me and Charlie sang in the car yesterday? What? Delta Dawn by Tanya Tucker.
Yeah.
Delta Dawn, what's that flower you have on? And she started singing it at the top of her lungs. I'm like, yes! I'm going to turn her into a 90s Women of Country fan. I've already got her hooked on Reba, the Judds, Dolly, now Tanya Tucker. All the songs I grew up on. She's going to have a knowledge base of 90s country, especially women of 90s.
We started that after Travis come home with a school project,
Mm-hmm.
and he had to list what genre of music he liked. And he's like, I don't know, I don't listen to music.
He's never been as into music as our other two kids.
But you remember after that, we made it a point that when we would drive to and from church, that we just put on music and listen to songs.
I mean, we take our educating our kids seriously when it comes to things like that. We were like, it's our mission to teach our kids what good music sounds like. I mean, really, a lot of modern day music today, I'm just like, I ain't about it. It don't sound good. These colors together are so fun. They remind me of the little ornaments on our Christmas tree on the other side here. They kind of remind me of these little dots on this. So it kind of coordinates, you know. Okay, and I need a pink now. Pink.
Maria said, oh, you got to have Shania Twain. I agree.
Yep, any man of mine. I get a little annoyed at the Shania Twain songs sometimes, though. I feel like she's a little bit, leans too much into...
She's got some good songs.
Women empowerment.
She's got some good songs.
And nothing wrong with women empowerment, I guess. I just I don't know. I'm all about respecting your man, too, you know?
Jeanette said that she sold her Dolly 9-to-5 door hanger last weekend.
Oh, cool.
A lady walked into her booth and said, I've got to have that for my office.
I love this pink. I haven't used it much. Joyful pink. Wouldn't that be a beautiful lipstick shade? It's so pretty.
And then Cass said, Patty Loveless.
Oh, yes. Maybe it was Memphis. We've listened to that one, too, in the car. Maybe it was you, maybe it was me, but it sure felt right.
Priscilla said what they produce as country music today is not really country.
Now, modern day country, I do love some Lainey Wilson. I love her stuff.
I like Kane Brown.
Yeah, we like Kane Brown, even though he's definitely not like your typical
he's not
country.
Typical country,
I really love Chris Stapleton. I feel like he's a little bit more toward like classic country.
Teresa said, I think she meant Martina McBride.
Yes, I love Martina. I had a best friend growing up who loved Martina McBride. So we went to her concert. We stalked and figured out where her house was in Nashville.
Wow, that's creepy.
Well, it was like her bachelorette party. So we like went on like a tours of celebrity country singers in Nashville and like figured out where their houses were and just drove our little minivan by and we're like, look, there's her tour bus. And hers was one of the houses where you really could see a lot. She wasn't like hidden in the woods as much.
Marissa Foley said, I can't wait to learn the shiplap effect on the Marion Bright.
Oh, I know. Isn't it great? And once you learn that kind of thing, you can use that on lots of different projects. Same thing for the buffalo plaid. The buffalo plaid, a lot of you guys will want to be painting that on things in the spring because in like pink and purples and things like that, it just looks really pretty kind of on like an Easter door hanger. So, you know, lots of these techniques that I'm going to be teaching you guys in this workshop, you can use going forward on lots of projects.
Teresa Knight laughed. She said, yes, Martina McBride. It auto-corrected to Marina McBride. And
I know who you were talking about.
Albert said Loretta Lynn. That's a good one.
Yes, Loretta Lynn. Love me some Loretta. All the classics. I'm going to add a little. Oh,
Priscilla's talking about when she said the country music today, she was referring to Jelly Roll and Beyonce.
Yeah. I mean, I don't have anything against Jelly Roll. I just think his stuff's not my style. Like, I don't love it. I definitely don't love, whoa, that was too much gray. I definitely don't love the Beyonce country, but I don't love Beyonce pop. So I'm probably not her demographic. Yeah.
Wendy said that she likes Chris Stapleton, Lainey Wilson, Kane Brown. Oh, she even said she likes Luke Bryan.
Ugh. I don't really like Luke Bryan, but
I do.
I think it's there's another guy too that came on the radio, or not the radio, but this Spotify that I was listening to the other day. And I was like, his voice just gets on my nerves. Luke Bryan, John Party, some of them have a very like head sound, like nasal sounding voice. And I just don't love it.
I think Luke Bryan sings good music.
I don't have anything against the man personally. I think he seems like a great guy. I mean, I've heard some really wonderful stories about him, and he was on Celebrity Apprentice back in the day. Did I tell you this?
I didn't know that.
That's first like instance I ever knew of Luke Bryan. I think he wasn't big in country yet, and he was singing that song about corn. Rain makes corn makes whiskey makes my baby frisky, and all that stuff. Yeah, he was singing that song on the Celebrity Apprentice back when Donald was the only one who ever ran that show, and it was a competition between him and another singer, and I don't even remember who the other person was.
Was it Trace Adkins?
And I think Luke Bryan's team might have won because it was kind of like a private party for some like CEO type clients, and he had to put on a performance. So the team had to orchestrate the whole event. And I was like, who is this Luke Bryan guy? And what is this song about corn? It's so corny, but it's catchy. And next thing you know, I was hearing it on the radio, and I'm like, there you go. I guess he made it.
Michelle said that she had Earl Thomas Conley sing Happy Birthday to her when she was 16.
Oh, how special. I don't even know who that is. I don't know who Earl Thomas Conley is, but that sounds cool.
Taping with him in one of the Pointer Sister songs years ago.
That sounds cool. Now, I did get serenaded along with the rest of my airplane years ago by, is it Aaron Neville that sings Kiss This? Why don't you kiss this? I was on a flight back from Vegas to Nashville, and he was on that flight, and he sang that song to us through the loudspeakers of the plane.
Norma said Reba. Reba puts on a good concert.
I love Reba. Yes, we went to one of her concerts back in, was that 2021? I think
maybe 22. It had gotten put on. It had gotten
it got canceled due to COVID, and then it got rescheduled. And we were like on third row. It was an awesome concert. Yeah. She does an amazing job.
Debbie wanted to know: have you looked up Walker Montgomery? He is the son of John Michael Montgomery, and is doing more classic country sound, just like his dad.
No,
and
but
has
I'm
done
going to
covers
now.
too.
Walker. I think I've heard that name.
I have to look him up.
Is he the one? He's not. No. Let's fix that. He wouldn't be the one who sang the Applebee's song. That guy's name has got Walker in it, I think. Fancy like Applebee's.
I'll type it in the spot. We met that one guy on the cruise. I hope he makes
Oh
it.
yeah, the country singer on the cruise. His name was Johnny Bronze. I think that was like his stage name. But he was such a sweet guy, and he's from Dominica. And
Which is not the same as Dominican
It's not
Republic.
the same as Dominican Republic. He had to correct me on that. But he was a really great guy, and he's talking about possibly moving here and moving to Texas and kind of trying to pursue a career in music.
Had a deep voice.
Very deep, like kind of like a Josh Turner kind of deep.
Olivia wanted to know, what kind of paints do you all use, or can it be bought from y'all?
I do not sell the paints, but I use DecoArt Americana paints. That's what this is. And I have a link that you can use to buy paints through the workshop. That's got all the, 8 out of the 12 colors that we're going to use in the workshop. And so, yeah, all the colors that I use are DecoArt. So if you paint with me for very long and start collecting DecoArt paint, you'll eventually have quite a few colors. But I do tend to use a lot of the same colors over and over again. I just get my favorites, you know.
Wendy said he, referred to Walker, does the farm concerts. He was supposed to do a Millersport, Ohio, this past Friday. Due to the weather, they canceled it on his farm tour.
I have not heard of him, but we'll have to listen to him.
And Priscilla said he sang Rose-Colored Glasses.
It's not ringing a bell for me, but that doesn't mean anything.
Lorna said, can PC purchase just the words for the workshop?
Yes, anybody can actually. We ended up opening that up to be something that anybody could do. So the link for that is in the guides tab of the Facebook group for the workshop. It's time to add our finishing details. We're going to paint the little knob on the door black. I'm just going to use this little paint pen because I had it out anyway. Getting ready to use it on our... what are you laughing at?
Michelle Chandler said that she can't look at Luke Bryant since the Facebook post of him next to Beavis and Butthead.
That's too funny.
Debbie said fancy like, which is Walker Hayes.
Walker Hayes. I do like Walker Hayes. He's kind of got some fun little songs. And what's cool about Walker Hayes is he was on TikTok back in still is, but he was back in 2020. And that's how he kind of like got his career started. He wrote songs and performed them and stuff, but he really wasn't like a well-known artist. And he and his daughter during COVID, because of lockdown and being bored, made up a dance to go along with his song, that Applebee's song. And they did the dance on TikTok. The video went viral, and then all of a sudden his song was like trending on the charts and stuff. So I thought that was kind of cool that it started out as something he did to kind of connect with his daughter, and it took off. Okay, adding the details here, y'all. Just putting in my little lines and things with my little fine tip paint pen in black.
And what are those?
What are what?
The pens.
Oh, this is an Artistro paint pen. They're linked in my Amazon favorites. This is the 1 millimeter paint pen. It's the fine tip one.
I think I was probably distracting you with songs.
Yeah, probably. Okay. I think all of these are dry pretty well.
Shannon said that she just signed up for the workshop. Will y'all send in the access code?
I don't think there's an access code that you need. When you go to join the Facebook group, it'll just ask for your email that you registered with. So you'll just have to type that email in so that you can get access to the Facebook group so they can verify that you registered. I'm going to put some of these craft winkles on the areas that have icing on our little gingerbread house because they're just kind of like a holographic sparkle. I think it'll make it real pretty. You have to be careful doing this on top of paint pen. If you used paint pen at all, because it might cause your paint pen to kind of smudge. I think I might also do it on top of the candy cane. That way the candy is sparkly. It's like magical candy. Edible glitter. There we go. Okay. And then we might do a little bit on this one on top of, let's try it on like the little balls. Not the balls, but the circles on the balls. You know what I'm trying to say. Circles on the ornament.
I just want to say balls.
Don't be perverted. Shh. Keep it PG.
You know, if Charlie was in here, she'd be giggling.
Oh, yeah. Has 2 older brothers, though. And then we'll put it on on top of the gold up here on the ornament topper. That's pretty. I like that. Okay, I'm not going to seal it on today's Facebook Live, but if I were, I would either spray seal it or use high gloss brush on sealer. You just have to be really careful doing brush on sealer on top of paint pens. But I've got to wrap this up because I got to go get my son and take him to an eye doctor appointment. So let's finish this up and show you how to add these to a project. So these little metal discs are also linked in the Amazon favorites. You can pop them on the back of a piece and they become like a magnet kind of. This is not a magnet, but you can put it to a magnet, I guess is what I'm trying to say.
There you go.
They don't become a magnet.
They're metal with 3.
They attract magnets.
Can you show us the glitter stuff you put on?
Yeah, it was Craft Twinkles. And this is Crystal. Yeah, it's also by Deco Art. Okay, let me do this and get this down. So this is my little countdown calendar. This is one way you can use this. Michael, will you also grab the home door hanger? I think it's sitting down there somewhere. So like if you wanted to count down to Christmas, you could put one of these on here and count down till Christmas, or, put this one on. Look how cute that is. So this is the 6-inch size on our countdown frame. The 6-inch worked perfect on this size and shape. If you went a little bigger and did 8-inch, 8-inch works great on this little candlestick stand. Let me show you. The 6-inch possibly could work, but to me, proportionally, it looks like it needs something a little bigger. Also, it needs to be big enough to cover up this 4x4 block. So I prefer that 8-inch.
That's 2x4.
2x4?
It's not 4x4.
Whatever. It's 4 inches by 4 inches this way.
But it's not 4 inches wide.
Another option. Here you go. I'm sorry, I don't mean to snap at you. That was very bossy. Another option for your 6-inch pieces is this home door hanger that we sell. It's perfect to hold 6-inch pieces in the O shape. So I just had a jack-o'-lantern on here, but with this Christmas bundle, you could swap out and put, look how cute that, oh, the colors, they coordinate so well. Or the little Santa hat. Which one's your favorite? Santa hat?
Santa hat.
Gingerbread house? I don't know. That's pretty stinking cute.
No, Santa hat so far.
Michael's sticking with Santa hat. What do you guys say?
Close because the background
or ornament.
Match.
If you don't like the matchy, you could stick with the Santa hat on here and put your ornament on your countdown frame up here. Like so. It is a little matchy up there too, though. It's okay. I could put something else.
Vanessa said Santa hat.
Yeah, but Marina, Linda, and Teresa say ornament.
Well, I hadn't read it yet. I was in the process.
I don't know. The gingerbread house is winning my heart over too. It's pretty. If it'll ever stay straight, it's so cute. Elizabeth loves all of them.
I think so far. Well, there's another one for Santa hat.
Christina's not going to pick a favorite. She doesn't want to make either of us mad. She just says all of them. Okay, thank y'all for joining me in this today. If you want to join me for our workshop tonight, we're painting this sign that's double-sided. It's only $10 to sign up. You can still order a kit if you so choose. They're $45 plus with free shipping. You will need to grab some paints for that, or just use whatever you've got on hand. And then if you really want to paint with me every single month, you can join the Painters Clubhouse. Inside, you're going to have access to our beginners course. That's okay. It doesn't matter. Our resource library full of tutorials, some bonus tutorials from guest artists, new door hanger techniques every month. Plus you get new templates every month, 20% off on our in our shop, access to the Facebook community, and our Zoom paint parties. Now, there are some exclusive perks as well. Painters Clubhouse members always get access and early bird bonuses from all of our offers, and they get recordings for our most popular workshop ever, which is the 3 different ways to paint wood letters. If you haven't seen that, it's up at the top right there. That is a workshop that we did that was one of our best ever. You're going to get access to that if you join today. Plus, you're going to get this cute little welcome pack that I showed at the beginning of today's live that comes with the cute little paint palette earrings you can paint, and the little snowman window ornament, along with some brushes, a pen, and a sticker. Look how cute this little dude is. We're going to send you one of these if you join Clubhouse today. All right, y'all. That's all I got for you. I'll see you tonight, 7 p.m. Central, inside the Festive Flip Door Hanger Workshop. So make sure you're in the group. I'll see you there tonight.